Hey, violin and viola players, it's Mr. Harvey here. As you might be able to tell, I'm inside one of our Summit Trail practice rooms, so if this space looks familiar, that's why. I'm going to use this video to kind of walk you through how to use the fine tuners on your instrument. And for violins and violas, these are the fine tuners, and all they do is they tighten and loosen the string by small amounts. So if you have a string that's just a little bit out of tune, these are what you're going to use. Most of the time, your string will be a little bit loose, which means you're going to need to turn the fine tuners to the right or clockwise direction. So the way we do this is we take our violin or our viola and we set it carefully on our lap so that it's not going to fall over. And you're going to use one hand to pluck the string with a pretty constant beat like this. You can see that sounds kind of out of tune. And while one hand is plucking, the other hand is going to touch the fine tuner and turn and twist while the string is being played. So you can see I have one hand on the fine tuner, one hand on the string, and it's going to sound like this, plucking and turning. Hopefully you were able to hear how the pitch got higher as I twisted it. I'm going to do the E string next. Again, I'm going to pluck the string constantly so that I can hear as the sound is getting changed. So again, I was turning the tuner to the right or clockwise direction to tighten the string. Now, when you're doing this, you'll want to have on either a tuning app, or you can turn to video number 3, where I'm playing each note for about 20 to 30 seconds, and you can use that note to make sure that your string matches. Now, on the chance that you have a string that is too tight, maybe your instrument got bumped and one of the pegs got pushed and it's too tight, you're going to do the same process, but you're going to loosen the string by turning the fine tuner to the left or counterclockwise direction. It'll sound like this. Hopefully you were able to hear that as I was turning, the sound got lower. Now, if you're using the fine tuners and you can't turn it anymore, let's say your fine tuner is all the way turned in and you can't tighten the string, you're going to have to use the peg, which I'm going to show you in video number 2. So, after you get really comfortable using the fine tuners, there's an even more advanced way you can play, but I would wait until you're comfortable tuning with the fine tuners. What you can do is you can have the violin or the viola on your shoulder, bow on the string, and your left hand kind of hooks underneath the instrument, and you can turn the fine tuners as you play. And you'll just do that until the note is in tune. So I hope this was helpful. And again, if you need help with your pegs because the string is really loose or your fine tuner is all the way in, turn to video 2. Thanks.